Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from around the world, this is the day that the Lord has made. We are rejoicing and we are glad in it. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Ramon Preston Show. If you're coming on, joining us live, please do your boy a quick favor. I want you to hit the like button. I want you to hit the share button. And you already know the rule. Tag Lolly Dolly everybody and let them know that your boy and my squad, we are live right here in the beautiful Buckhead community of Atlanta. And you, my friend, are watching the Ramon Preston Show. And just in case you don't know, now you know. My name is Ramon Preston. I'm the host of the Ramon Preston Show. Every Monday through Friday, 12 o'clock noon Eastern Standard Time, we show up here live to share information with you that we know you could use to properly start, structure, and scale any business, even your ministry, your income streams, and wealth building dreams. And so today, I'm going to be talking to you about the HoldCo business versus the operating business. The HoldCo business versus the operating business. This is, in my estimation, one of the most important understandings you need to have when it comes to being a successful HoldCo owner and a HoldCo deal maker. So today we're going to differentiate a HoldCo business from an operating business. So whether you're an individual investor, an entrepreneur, or all of the above, this is going to help enlighten you, to open you up to the endless possibilities for what it means to own a holding company and do deals using your holding company. So again, please don't forget, hit the like button, hit the share button, tag somebody. And if you're watching us on YouTube, don't leave today's show without subscribing to my YouTube page. Your subscription is appreciated. And if you're following us on other platforms, make sure that you click the follow button on all platforms. You can find me at Ramon Preston. So welcome to the show. Thank you for being a part of our community. And I want to say congratulations to all of our investors, all of our partners and clients who work with us at our private equity firm, RP Capital. We appreciate you trusting us to help you take your personal, professional, and financial life to the next level. For those of you that are interested in learning more about private equity, how alternative investing can impact your life personally, professionally, and financially, you can always go to rpcapitalfirm.com, rpcapitalfirm.com. My team and I at RP Capital, we are committed to helping people structure financial plans that can set them up for generations to come. That's what we do at RP Capital. So thank you so much. Congratulations. On today's show, we're talking about the HoldCo business versus the operating business. This is one of the common questions I get from a lot of people when it comes to the holding company, because a lot of people don't understand that there is a difference between the HoldCo, the holding company as a business. There's a difference between that and the operating business. Okay? And that's what we're going to talk about today. Because for the next 6 weeks, I am conducting a HoldCo Dealmakers training, which I'll extend an opportunity for you to join me if that's something that you want to do. But for the next 6 weeks, I'm teaching and training and coaching and working with a group of investors and entrepreneurs, showing them how to become HoldCo deal makers. I'm showing them how to take their holding companies and how to pair it with structuring deals so that they can make more money, so that they can increase their revenue, so that they can expand their businesses. And some of them are going to not only make more money and expand their businesses, but some of them, if they learn the principles that I'm teaching to them, they're gonna exit certain roles. They're gonna get off the hamster wheel of being slaves to an operating business, because if you're gonna become a HoldCo deal maker, you're going to get into the HoldCo business, not the operating business. So I would love to know, for all of you that are watching, by the way, put in the comments what city you're watching me from as well. Let me know where you're watching us from. Who are you representing? What city are you representing? What state are you representing? I don't know if you already have a holding company, if you have an operating company, or you have a little bit of both. But I would definitely love to have an opportunity to meet you, to talk with you, to get some idea of what you're doing in business. And maybe my team and I can help you take whatever you're doing in your business to the next level. So please be sure to put in the comments, let me know what city and state you're watching us from. So I just mentioned, for the next 6 weeks, I am doing a training, teaching people, training people, coaching people on how to become HoldCo deal makers, meaning that I am teaching and training them on how to take a holding company and how to do deals using that holding company, so that I can differentiate for them the difference between having a business that sells a product and service and having a holding company that becomes a business in and of itself. So if you're interested in joining me on this journey for the next 6 weeks, I have a free opportunity for you, and I have an upgraded opportunity for you. So if you're watching here at the beginning of the show, before I get into my lesson, I want you to screenshot this. We have a free ticket that we're offering to everyone who watches the show live. If you're on my email list, I've already sent you an email, but if you didn't get the email, here's the opportunity. I'm offering and extending a free ticket to my upcoming HoldCo Dealmakers workshop on Saturday, March the 1st. Next Saturday from 12 p.m. to 4, I'm going to be standing, maybe sometimes sitting, right in front of this screen here, and I'm going to do a deep dive for 4 hours on HoldCo deal making. How do you become a holding company deal maker? How do you take a holding company and structure deals? What types of strategies do you need to use? What places do you find deals? How do you create deal flow? It's going to be a 4-hour free deep dive, because I want to help you make more money. I want to help you accelerate your growth. Why do I want to do that? Because if I help you and you receive that growth and increase of revenue, you're going to think about me and you're going to want to do some type of business with me. But guess what? This is a free ticket. All you have to do is go to RamonPreston.com/event and just RSVP, reserve your spot. It's a virtual event. You don't have to show up in person. You just need to show up virtually for 4 hours, and I'm going to give you what I use on a day-to-day basis and what I'm teaching my investors, my business partners, and my clients to use in their businesses and in their lives. Which, by the way, some of the people that use these strategies, they're not even business owners. They don't even have businesses. So being a HoldCo deal maker is not just about having 16 different LLCs. Sometimes it's just about having the mindset to take the assets that you own and control and do deals with them so that you can make more money and have more freedom. So this is a free ticket. Go to RamonPreston.com/event. And when you get to this page, you're going to see a link to an option to upgrade. You don't have to upgrade, but if you would like to upgrade to VIP, you're able to do so for $297. You can pay $297 today. You can get instant access to my 6-week HoldCo deal making playbook. So it's a 6-week training that I'm currently walking my investors and partners and clients through. You can join that 6-week training and you can get access to the training. You get a VIP ticket to the workshop. You get an interactive workbook when we do host it this day, all for $297. But that's up to you. Either way, this is a free ticket, and I'm extending it to you today. I'll get back to that. Today, we want to talk about the difference between the HoldCo business and the operating business. It's two different businesses. Most people, when they set up a holding company, they don't understand that the holding company, I want you to get this, because this is like something a lot of people don't get. The holding company in and of itself, if I can get my board to work, the HoldCo, the holding company, is a business. Do you understand that? The holding company is a business. This is a business. Okay? The holding company is a business. I want you to wrap your mind around that. If you have a holding company, your holding company is not some shell corporation that you're using to stay empty, to stay void of revenue, of opportunities, of potential, of activities. The main activities may just be for the holding company to literally hold assets. But if those assets that the holding company is holding, if those assets are not giving you opportunities to make more money, to do more deals, to expand and to grow and to free yourself up, that means you are not utilizing the holding company correctly. So hopefully I'm making sense, which, by the way, shout out to Matthew from South Carolina, A. Harmon. Those of you that are coming on, joining us live, be sure to put in the comments what city, what state you're watching your boy from. I appreciate you watching the show, okay? So there is a difference. There's a difference between the HoldCo business and the operating business, okay? So your HoldCo business is in the business of using operating businesses to expand its business. Does that make sense? The HoldCo business, this is you. You should be the HoldCo owner. Your HoldCo that's under you, this is HOLD, short for HoldCo, CO, HoldCo LLC. The HoldCo business is in the business of using operating businesses to expand its business. So the goal is for your holding company to expand. I want to make more money. I want to do more deals. I want to grow because this person right here wants to be free. I know what I'm saying. It resonates with you because if you're a business owner right now and you're over here with an operating business, you provide a service that you make money on. You sell a product that you make money on. You over here grinding your butt off every day, right? This is what we all do as operating business owners. What I'm showing you is you don't just want to set up a holding company just to put these businesses under it only to stay stuck over here for the rest of your life. And then for the next 20 years, all you telling people is, yeah, I got a holding company. I'm a HoldCo owner, and my HoldCo owns LLC number 2, LLC number 3. But in reality, you're not in the HoldCo business. You're still in the operating business. So you have to switch your mind to understand, when I set this structure up, I want to be in the HoldCo business. And if I'm in the HoldCo business, I'm in the business of using these businesses to expand this business, not to stay stuck in that business. All right, class, are you understanding what I'm saying so far? If you're understanding what I'm saying, please let me know in the comments that you get it. Let me know you get it. Let me know you get it. This is very, very important for you to get. I'm not just on here trying to just give you a whole bunch of information. I want to impact your mind. I want to impact your life, and I want to make sure you get what I'm saying. You catching what I'm dropping. Okay? Put in the comments. Let me know what you getting. So this is the operating business. This is the HoldCo business. I want you to get into the HoldCo business. I don't want you to stay a slave in the operating business. Most entrepreneurs, Matthew say getting it. Most entrepreneurs, when they set up their LLC, they're only setting up their LLC for an operating business. They're not setting up their LLC for a HoldCo business. They don't even know that the HoldCo is a business. They just think the HoldCo is a shell of an entity used to do nothing but own operating businesses. That's one aspect of it. The other aspect of it is you have to think like a HoldCo deal maker who uses the HoldCo to make deals happen. Okay? Matthew said he's getting it. A. Harmon says making sense. Don't get stuck in the operating company. That's right, because we are asset managers with holding companies. That's right. So when you are in the HoldCo business, when you make the decision that I don't want to be in the operating business, I don't want to sell hoodies the rest of my life, I don't want to cut grass and build websites, whatever the business is, I don't want to sell stuff and build stuff and work for money for the rest of my life. I don't want to do that. I want to be in the business of using these businesses to make money. That's a big difference. That's a nuance that you got to get. Matthew said, don't get stuck in the story of it without making it to the full reality of it. Know what you have. So an operating business is really an ecosystem of opportunities. So whether I create an operating business, LLC, under my HoldCo, or whether I acquire an operating business under my HoldCo, it doesn't matter. What I need to understand is the operating business is created. It is created and or acquired for one reason: to become an ecosystem of opportunities so that at some point I can exit this bad baby. That's it. Not for me to keep doing this over here for the next 20 years. That ain't why I got into the business of doing what I do. That ain't why I started this business. I didn't create this business to do it for the next 20 years. I didn't buy this business to own it and to run it and operate it and provide the service for it for the next 20 years. I created it or acquired it or both to use it as an ecosystem of opportunity so that I can dig into the details of this business to find where are all the opportunities. And when I find the opportunities, I'm going to use those opportunities or assets to build relationships, to structure deals, which may require me to bring other people into this ecosystem. I may have to give them some equity to be here. I may have to form partnerships. I may have to sell off part of it just to make sure that I have enough going on here so that when I get to the exit ramp, I'm able to move out of whatever role or whatever position I want to move out of without losing my main business, without throwing the baby out with the bathwater, if that makes sense. So for a HoldCo deal maker, for someone who owns a holding company, when you own a holding company, when this is you and you own a holding company, your inventory, like I'm giving y'all so much game on this live show. When you own a holding company, this is the question I want to ask you. What's your inventory? When you own a holding company, what's your inventory? Can anybody answer that question? When you own a holding company, what's your inventory? This is the last point I'm going to make, by the way, for the day. When you own a holding company, what's your inventory? It ain't a product that you're selling. It ain't necessarily a service that you're providing, like cutting hair or shining shoes or building a website or giving people marketing support or customer service. What's your inventory? What's your inventory? Your inventory should be assets. That's your inventory. Your inventory, that's right, A. Harmon said it. Your inventory is businesses. So a business is an asset. That's right. Equity is an asset. Relationships, your ability to make deals happen. This is what your inventory is. That's the business you should be in. And I'm telling you, I've been saying this to all of my coaching clients who are inside of our coaching program, all of the students that I have relationships with. So we have a coaching program and we work with them every week. We have coaching calls, we have classes and courses we take them through. And now we just launched our HoldCo Dealmakers Club. We have a Playbook training that we're conducting for the next 6 weeks, because I'm trying to get everybody in my community to see that if you're going to not just thrive in 2025, if you're going to thrive in 25, if you're going to make it and be successful as an entrepreneur, as we move into the future within the next 3 to 5 years, your success, I believe, is highly dependent upon you adopting the mentality of this person here. I truly believe as entrepreneurs, especially those of us who are a part of our community. I'm a black man, I'm a preacher, so I'm in the black faith community, right? So just being black, being a preacher, just those two components together are already like very, very, very challenging. To be black in this world, to be a preacher in this world, and you pair those two together, I'm telling you, you better have some high level sophisticated strategies if you're going to not just survive, but thrive. I'm not talking about just getting by. I'm talking about if you're going to succeed and become massively successful and have high levels of prosperity and make money and get rich, you better figure this stuff out. And I'm telling you right now, I've been a black man for 48 years. I've been a preacher for 25 years. I've been an entrepreneur full-time entrepreneur for almost 25 years. And I'll be the first one to tell you today, before I go, I'll be the first one to tell you today, ain't none of it been easy. It ain't been easy being black. It ain't been easy being a preacher. It ain't been easy being an entrepreneur. And putting all them together, it's been just as hard trying to figure it out individually and collectively with all three. But here's what I can tell you. If you're willing to educate yourself, if you're willing to expose yourself to get around the right people, to pay the price, I'm extending a free offer to you today to join me next Saturday, but free ain't even free. Like free ain't even free. Let's just keep it 100. Free ain't free. Because some people, they don't even want to give up and sacrifice time, effort, and energy to get knowledge on how they can get free from poverty and from imprisonment and from being programmed to do the same thing for 20, 30, 40 years. At some point, maybe today is not the point for some of you, but then for someone, today is the point. Today is the point that you're like, you know what? Yeah, I'm not going to just keep doing the same thing. I ain't going to keep struggling year after year, going through the same motions, getting up every day, working a job I don't want to work at, making the kind of money I don't want to. Well, you got to change. You got to change. And one of the first things you got to change is what you have already been indoctrinated and programmed to believe is real for you. I don't believe that crap. I don't surround myself with that crap because I am proving to myself, to my family, and to this world every day that if I'm willing to get up, educate myself, put this stuff that I'm learning to practice, work it until I start figuring out ways to see results, I'm going to get where I'm going. And that's what got me where I'm at, and that's what's going to get me where I'm continuing to go to. So if you're watching today's show, if you believe that there needs to be a new creative way for you to succeed, for you to increase and accelerate your revenue, your results, you want to make more money, you're an individual, you don't have a business, but you want to do deals, you want to figure out how to stabilize your finances, you got to learn something different, and you got to learn how to do what you learn different. Don't just get a whole lot of information. Don't be an information junkie and never put it to practice. So again, I want to extend this opportunity for you to join me next Saturday, March the 1st from 12 to 4 p.m. This is a free event. It's online, it's virtual, it's going to be live. It's not going to be a replay. It's a HoldCo Dealmakers workshop. But this workshop is only a 4-hour deep dive where I'm just taking and extracting some of the most powerful concepts to share with you and with the general community. But if you know you want to go deeper into the knowledge of being a holding company owner and a deal maker using your holding company, when you go to ramonpreston.com/event, there's going to be a link where you can upgrade to VIP to receive not just the interactive workbook that our VIP members will get during this workshop, but you're going to also get instant access, meaning today, not next Saturday, today, you get instant access to our 6-week HoldCo Dealmakers Playbook. It is a 6-week training, not 4-hour deep dive on a workshop. It's a 6-week training that I'm teaching you all the ins and outs of how to become a HoldCo deal maker. How do you reprogram your mind? What changes need to be made in you individually? How do you find deals to use your holding company to put together? How do you structure them? What do they look like? How do you utilize these high-level, high IQ tools to structure the deals? Where are the opportunities in today's marketplace? We dig into all that. And in addition to having a VIP ticket to the workshop and also having the interactive workbook and the 6-week training, you also get me and my team. We're available. We can answer any questions you have. We will work with you on certain deals that you might want to put together. You just don't know where to start. During the 6-week training, you get me and my team. So again, go to RamonPreston.com. Definitely take advantage of the free ticket. It's free. Just RSVP, sign up. You're going to reserve your spot. And if you consider upgrading, there's a $297 cost. You just pay $297 and you get access instantly to the 6-week playbook, and you get me and my team to work with you for the next 6 weeks so that we can figure out what is the best deal structure to get you more money in 6 weeks. Because if I could just help you figure out one strategy to make more money in the next 6 weeks, you're going to look at me different 6 weeks from now. You're going to look at yourself different. You're going to look at what I'm telling you different. And you're probably going to say to yourself, if I was able to do this in 6 weeks working with him and his company, what can I do in the next 6 months? But at least we can figure that out in 6 weeks, okay? So I look forward to hearing from you. If you have any questions about what I'm saying, even when you go to RamonPreston.com/event, here are the numbers you can call. You can call any one of these numbers right now. And my team and I, we're here at the office like we are every day. And we're not a bot in a chat. No, we're real people. We answer real questions. We help real people. We have individuals who are investors in our private equity firm. We have business partners. We have clients, students, customers, testimonies, success stories, praise reports. We've worked with hundreds of people just within the last 4 years or so, putting structures like holding companies together to help them grow and expand into 6- and 7-figure earners. Matthew's question, any deadlines like until next Wednesday or Thursday? And can we do a walkthrough to put the right member owner on the holding company? Absolutely. Once you sign up, I'm giving you my word on the live. When you sign up for the 6-week HoldCo Dealmakers Playbook, it's a $297 cost that gives you a VIP ticket to the workshop, an interactive workbook during the workshop, and the 6-week training, which has interactive exercises and homework assignments. You're going to have access to me and my team. So if we need to jump on a call because you have a question about where to put the right member owner on your HoldCo, we're going to schedule that to make sure you get that answer, you get that direction, you get that clarity. You got my word. Simple as that. All right, so I love y'all. I appreciate you all. I look forward to hearing from you. Again, if you have any questions, just reach out. Just reach out to me and my team. We'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow. Same place, same time, right here, 12 o'clock noon Eastern on the Ramon